International governments are focusing their attention on a Utah company that's developed a portable device that can quickly identify any living pathogen or organism it comes across.
The device has nearly unlimited possibilities in tracking bioterrorism agents or organisms that cause disease in humans or animals. Ed Yates is here with more.
Jed, the key in identifying or diagnosing any microscopic organism that can or has already invaded our body is not to wait days or weeks for lab results, but to do it on site and within minutes. Enter this unique system called GeneStat, developed by a company in St. George called DXNA. You carry it anywhere, into offices, houses, vehicles, to where soldiers are camped, where people are working or playing or gathered for a public event. From cities to suburbs to remote areas like jungles or deserts, the list goes on.
All organisms contain either DNA or an RNA, which means that this device can detect all of that. So therefore, any organism, anytime, any place.
Simply swabs for a sample, which can be on a countertop or floor or from the mouth, the corner of the eye, or a cut or wound. The sample goes into a small module that's then attached to a barrel-like device, which in turn goes into the analyzer. There's no complicated programming. You just press go, and within 30 minutes, you know what you're dealing with. How much information can the device display? How many pathogens are we talking about? How many different applications might this be used for? We'll show you more coming up on Eyewitness News at 6.
World governments are keeping an eye on a new device developed by a Utah company that can identify literally any threatening pathogen, from avian flu to a bioterrorist agent.
The device was developed by a St. George company called DXNA. Ed Yates joins us with an exclusive preview. Ed.
Well, Bruce, because this device is both portable and rugged, it can be taken virtually anywhere, say from the city to the suburbs to the backlands, perhaps even war zones. Mark Rosenfeld with DXNA has been traveling the world at the request of international governments to demonstrate what appears to be what everybody has been waiting for.
All organisms contain either DNA or an RNA, which means that this device can detect all of that. So therefore, any organism, anytime, any place.
Swab a sample from the floor, a table, a chair, an envelope, or from the mouth or nose of a potential victim. The sample goes into a module which is attached to a little barrel-like device, then in it goes for analysis. No complicated programming, just press go, and within 30 minutes, the user has controlled results that show up as simple data on the device itself or more comprehensive on a laptop. Potential pandemic diseases like avian influenza or drug-resistant strains of streptococcus and staph infections.
The level of the doctor's office, a point-of-care device that permits a diagnostic test that previously would take several days to be done while the patient waits, and then actually the patient could receive treatment at the same time.
GeneStat can identify bioterrorism agents like anthrax, tularemia, smallpox, botulism, viral hemorrhagic fever, plague. The list goes on. In veterinary medicine, how about Eastern equine encephalitis, West Nile virus, Lyme disease, and more? Who's watching and testing so far? The Department of Defense, Homeland Security, Health and Human Services, China with the upcoming Olympics, and groups representing food and agriculture in the United Nations. We'll be watching this device and where it's going, certainly in the months to come. Ed Yates, Eyewitness News.